So Jehovah's Witnesses, they had a new update on what they do with blood transfusions. Since we've been talking about our past life as witnesses, I want to break down what this change they just made and what it really means.
So first of all, I think the important thing for everybody to understand is what the belief of Jehovah's Witnesses is in regards to taking blood transfusions and why this is such a huge change and what exactly it means for those of us who have left. So first of all, Jehovah's Witnesses, up until recently,
Like Friday,
were not allowed to have blood transfusions, store their own blood for future use because of this said belief, really do anything with blood. No blood was accepted in any
huge
way,
thing.
shape, or form.
Been that way forever. Been their rule forever.
Receiving blood transfusions as one of Jehovah's Witnesses is almost as bad as like raping, murdering.
It was like a death sentence on you. If you took blood, you were gone.
Yes.
You're done. So this rule the Jehovah's Witness cult had for all these years, over the past decades, thousands, if not tens of thousands of people lost their lives because they weren't able to take this life-saving blood transfusions.
Now, the crazy part about this is that back in the 70s, there was a series of kids who lost their lives because they did not take blood transfusions. Now, what did the witnesses do? They put the faces of these kids on the front of one of their watchtowers, or awakes, it might have been the awake. And they basically were glorifying the fact that these kids lost their lives for refusing blood. Now, Jehovah's Witnesses have been making changes since 1931, when they officially took the name of Jehovah's Witnesses. They've been making changes inside the organization for a very long time. However, these recent changes that have been happening since 2024
at a very rapid pace
are not just normal changes. These are changes that have hurt hundreds of thousands of people in their personal lives. So with this new change, now people are able to start storing their own blood for their own transfusions, God forbid if they ever need it. Now, the reason that this is such a big thing is because witnesses were not allowed to store their blood beforehand. It was on the back of our blood cards. For those witnesses who were saying it's a conscience matter, it's a conscience matter. No, it was not.
They had the scripture, I think it was in Leviticus. That said you cannot store blood. Blood cannot be stored.
Correct.
That was their reasoning.
It is still on the back of blood cards to this day. So if you are wanting to argue with us, just look at the back of your blood card. Also, please look up the direction and the information from jw.org on what was allowed when it came to storing blood or using blood.
So this change, obviously, it was just mainly for optics. They're dealing with a lot of pressure right now. So they're trying to soften or get rid of rules that were hurting people. Now, this rule actually caused people to lose lives. Very serious rule. So how do we feel about this change?
Oh, it makes us angry. It makes us angry. Witnesses that are still currently inside the cult, they automatically assume that these changes mean, oh,
good
look,
things.
we're making it easier for you. No. That doesn't erase the years of abuse, the years of shit that people have gone through.
The lives already lost. It's a little too late.
Yeah, and if you are an ex-Jehovah's Witness and you are angry, sad, frustrated, all of those emotions are valid. Yeah. Every single one of them. Please keep speaking up. Please keep speaking out. The only way we're ever going to be able to bring this entire cult down
is education. And not just education, other Jehovah's Witnesses or ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, the world. And that's what we're doing.
Correct.